Okay, I think that's us. Ready to go. Yeah, nice to see you back, QB. I'm doing okay. Just been mad busy with work a lot lately. Had a lot of night shifts and stuff, a lot of long shifts, and then just looking after the absolute possessed demon child that I have. It's just when I'm not at work, he's taking up all the time. But yeah, other than that, just busy with life. So I haven't been able to stream a ton lately. Like I think maybe the last month I've not really been playing a whole lot. I mean, maybe done like 5 streams over the last month or so. But try and get back into it a bit more regular though. You know, in another couple of months, the new baby's coming along, so maybe I'll have less time for streaming, but I'll be up a lot through the night, so who knows? You might get me on here at like 3, 4 in the morning, just playing a bit of Skyrim or something like that. You never know, because with the last the first kiddo we had, during all the night feeds and stuff, I used to stay up quite late, so I do the night feeds and I just binge TV. So maybe maybe we'll do a bit of streaming instead. Um, I binged an awful lot of TV. I think I watched like nearly every single episode of Catfish and a whole bunch of like British comedy sitcoms and stuff. But yeah, all that to look forward to again. Anyway, yeah, good to see you back. Have you streamed since you got your new PC? Like I haven't been saying I haven't been able to stream a lot myself. I haven't been popping into many streams either lately, just for it's like with work. Um, so I'm not sure if I've seen you online since you got your new account back. 3 stream streak, nah, free. I appreciate it. Free, that's good. Free 300 stream streak. We can dream. Nah, that's cool, man. I always appreciate you being here. Top lad. I'm glad you're back. Shame about um your other account, but you're back in no time. So I think we're very close to the end of this game. Um, we last did we did the police station and the insane asylum and the cemetery. So we left off in the Salem Museum, and there's like some event going on at the minute, so that's where we currently are, and I think we're very close to the end, so maybe like an hour or so to finish it off, and then I thought maybe we'll try and finish Hotline Miami as well tonight, because it's been a while since we played it, and I think we're probably like nearly 3/4 of the way through it, so we could try and knock those 2 out tonight. Might be kind of fun. And and then yeah, then we'll play something else. uh no, on Halloween night, actually, I'm gonna play like a little medley of indie horror games that are only like an hour or two each. Try out some games. Bob Ross, nah, you the man, you the man. Am I one of the Welsh Irishers? No, the um, what's a Welsh Irisher? I'm not Welsh at all. Mm, Northern Irish, but no, no Welsh here. How you doing, Bob Ross? How many coffees have we had today? How many coffees have I had today? I've had 1 coffee today. So I don't know how how I've managed to get through the day, but somehow we've made it. I've got beer now though, so that's like That's better. That'll get me through the night. Yeah, no, yeah, Northern Ireland is where I'm from. 2 coffees in. Doing evil on you. 2 coffees so far. The first coffee does evil on me. The first coffee basically is like a void because it just goes straight to the toilet. and then you gotta load up on the next one to replace it all. Usually as soon as you get into work too. Oh dear. Yeah, but we're on the brew tonight, so let's go hunt some serial killers, and then we'll play some Hotline Miami and do some killing ourselves. Not killing ourselves, but doing the act of killing. They've taken over your dining room, so if I want coffee, you gotta bring it to your room, you guess. Do you not like drinking coffee in your room? You have a little spot where you like to drink it. Right, here we are at the Witch Trials exhibit. Here we are, Ronan O'Connor, I'm pretty sure. Such a Irish name.
Sorry. Tomorrow tickets will go on sale to the general public. Tonight is a special members only event.
Members only.
I couldn't get out. The fire was merciless.
Oh, but yeah, I hope all you guys are doing well and enjoy the finale of this pretty fun game. I've been enjoying it so far.
To the righteous proceedings of a trial of a most heinous nature. Now you, good woman Putnam, you stand accused of the murder of 7 of your own children, whom you claim were taken by forces of the devil.
This freak show better give me some answers.
I did not do it. My devil spawn of a child is my own accuser.
Is this gala linked to the Bell Killer murder somehow? No, I always walk when I drink coffee in the kitchen or dining room, and sometimes through the living room if no one's there. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, I kind of like that as well. I kind of like pace around when I'm, like unless I'm sat down at a cafe. But if I'm in like work or the same at home or whatever, I like just kind of pace about when I'm drinking it. Kind of like to be on the move. No, I get that. So we've got 7 clues to find here.
Whoa, people really died here.
But yeah, I've been really enjoying this game. Real hidden gem, to be honest. It's just a really fun adventure game. Salem Witch Trials Judgment House, owned by Judge Hawthorne, one of the most influential judges during the witch trials. This historic mansion also served as courtroom for many of the trials and sentencing hearings during the hysteria that blanketed Salem in 1692. One of Salem's historic sites, a mansion owned by a judge, where accused witches were tried as part of the Salem witch trials in 1692. Pacing around is your favourite thing. You go all day long but you get fatigued. Yeah, I know, I get it. It's like, I don't know, it's some... I don't know, kind of can't sit still, you know. Have to kind of be on the move.
I remember a bright flash.
So it wasn't really.
But yeah, you must have a pretty high step counter.
Yep.
So
What's making the sounds?
what's the point of this?
The crack? Were they crushed by the rocks?
They talk. How could they talk with those heavy stones on their chests?
Doesn't make sense to me either.
The rope? No. It's the stain. The stain's not making the noise, is it? Oh, it's which one is closest to the noise? How long has this bloodstain been on the rope?
Confess, witch. Confess. Your covenant. A demonic contract with the dark forces.
Back in Puritan times, they tortured people to coerce confessions that their actions were guided by a demonic contract. Yeah, Joe. Nice to see you, lad. How goes it? It goes fine. We're just on the last sort of hour or so of Murder Soul Suspect. I don't know if you ever played this one. It came out back in 2014. And I don't know, I think it's a real hidden gem. It's just a really kind of unique sort of concept. Never have, looks cool. Oh, okay. So yeah, it's basically you're a cop in Salem, a detective in Salem, and you're tracking down this serial killer, the Bell Killer, and he murders you, and then you reawaken as a ghost, and then you have to find the killer's identity and kind of solve the case as this ghost detective. So you can get you making your way through different landmarks in the town, trying to piece together all the clues and sort of using some of your ghostly abilities to assist you. And then there's this girl that we find along the way as well, who's a sort of medium, and she can actually see us and communicate with us, and she's related to someone that's involved in the case here. So she's assisting us in the real world while we're doing ghosty detective shit in the ethereal world, I guess. So yeah, it's really fun. It's basically just like an adventure game going about reading the narrative and picking up clues and stuff. It's pretty laid back, pretty chill, but yeah, I'd recommend giving it a go. How did the rest of Among Us go? How was the rest of your stream?
I can't imagine what it would be like.
Pedometer, a sick word. Yeah, it's a sick word if you mispronounce it. I just call it my Fitbit. What am I on? I'm not on very much today. 12,694. That's awesome. Yeah, never heard of it. Love the premise. Yeah, look, we can walk through walls and shit. Yeah. So there's like, we can walk through walls and stuff in the real world, but there's some of the like ethereal world that bleeds through like these grey bits here, so it like makes the terrain impassable. Like we can't move through that stuff. But we can you'll probably see at some points we can like possess people, and we can like read their minds or influence them to take certain actions or have a peek at what they're looking at. So say there's like a cop that's on a computer screen or something, we can like possess him and see what files he's looking at on the computer screen to get some info for our case and whatnot. But it's pretty fun, and we can like sort of teleport, and there's like some demons that you can have to combat or sneak past in, but it's not really a game about combat or anything. It wasn't something like this used in a Bell Killer murder. It was who was it? Was it Sophia was killed? Yeah. And she was drowned in the water. The dunking torture chair. Something like this was used to kill Sophia. It went great. Just doing a little bit of work before heading home. And seeing my lovely face on here. Yeah, no worries. I appreciate you stopping by, dude. It's always good to see you. I've just been so busy lately with work and night shifts. A ton of night shifts and a lot of long shifts at work, and then when I'm not at work, I've just got the demon kiddo to tend to. He's a maniac, honestly. He don't stop from when he wakes up till he goes to bed, and he's been waking up through the night as well quite a lot lately for some reason, like just some sort of sleep regression. So he's he's up at like 2 or 3 in the morning just needing settled again for some reason. Thought he was past it, but because he's like two next month, So I hope he gets back into his routine before the next baby comes along, because yeah, that's really soon as well. That's well, 24th of December is the due date that they give us, but I always say the babies are like wizards. They're never late nor they are they arrive precisely when they mean to. So, you know, who knows when they'll get here. But wasn't something like this used in a Bell Killer murder? That's right. What is this one? Oh, the stake, burning at the stake. Yeah, you're doing a bit of work before heading home. And then what gets on dinner on? Probably haven't eaten yet, is that right? The joys, feeling the work side of things, so busy. I know, tell me about it. It's like, I don't know, just living Groundhog Day. Like, it's just the same days or nights, like, over and over again, isn't it? It's like... Rose was burned to death, and I wouldn't say it was painless, it was probably torture. Yeah. So the Bell Killer, Rose was burned to death on a stake just like this. Seems to be murdering his victims in like methods that they used to purge the witches back in the day. Starving. Anything good on the menu tonight, or what did I have for dinner? Oh, I had McDonald's earlier, actually. Yeah. What's making the noises? The trap door. The door swings down and the victim hangs to death.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sin.
That ghost girl from the alleys is Abigail Williams, and this gallows was actually used to execute her centuries ago. Yeah, we had Kiddo at the play group today for a couple of hours, and then just for ease, grabbed a McDonald's on the on the way home. They've got like a new like specials menu thing where they've got different menu items from like around McDonald's sites around the world. So there's like stuff you can only get in like Canadian stores or Japanese stores and Middle Eastern stores and stuff like that. They've got some items now on the menu from there, which are kind of cool. So I had like some garlic and black pepper chicken nuggets that are only available in like the Japanese stores or whatever. So they were kind of nice, and they had like some garlic soy sauce. Probably pizza as usual. Whatever in the freezer. Yeah, gotta love it.
So the Bell Killer used torture devices like this to kill his victims.
Can't be a good pizza.
Why kill them like witches?
Yeah, seen that. Not a McDonald's fan, but some of it looks not bad. Yeah.
I'm surprised there's no exhibit for the accusers. It's such an important part of Salem's history.
Actually, several artifacts aren't on display yet. We're currently preparing them upstairs in the restoration room.
Yeah, I don't normally like eat a lot of McDonald's,
What else is in here?
but it's just because it was just ease on the way home. There are more artifacts upstairs in the restoration room that might relate to the Bell Killer case. Get to the restoration room, but yeah, it was just for ease. The garlic soy was good, but they had these like shaker fries as well, which weren't very nice actually. You got the fries and then you put them in a bag, and then they give you this like sour cream powder to pour in the bag, and then you shake it about, and it like you basically season it yourself. But the sour cream was really like, I don't know, it was like rotten feet or something like that. It wasn't great. So maybe avoid that one. Collect. We need 14 more. Oh yeah, there's also like over, I would say, like 200 collectibles in this game. It's got a ridiculous number of collectibles. Can I get through the wall here? No, we can't. But we could teleport. Can we teleport? Yeah. We can't teleport. Yeah, what else? They had these like mac and cheese triangle bites that were from UAE, and they had like some maple syrup burger from the Canadian stores, and then yeah, the Japanese nuggies and some other stuff. Can't remember. Yo, dude. Hey, hype. What's up, bud? How's it going? The Salem witch trials ended in 1693. However, witch trials continued with legal sanction in Europe as late as the 1750. We just collect the rocks now. Where can I go? Can I go across here? Go upstairs? Yeah, there we go. Good. Just gonna chill and maybe play some rivals. Oh, nice, lad. Yeah, we're nearly at the end of this, and then probably play some Hotline Miami afterwards. I think maybe try and finish it as well, because I think we're like nearly 3/4 of the way through it, I would say, as well. Any demons up here? No, but I imagine there will be soon. Has there been any good updates for Rivals lately, or is it just more skins? I suppose is there spooky skins now, or they'll be doing Christmas skins soon too, won't they? The swimwear season is over. Hotline Miami, yeah, lad. Yeah, we it's been ages since we played it. I think we got to chapter 10 or 11, so I think we're at like a good chunk of the way through the game. But I thought since we've not got much left of this, it would be a good one to carry on with. We also need to finish Bioshock Infinite as well. I've been really behind on streaming, but yeah, life's busy. This is the girl that's related to the Bell Killer case, and is a medium who can communicate with us.
I found a bunch of stuff downstairs. Bell Killer is offing his victims as if they're witches. I'm heading upstairs to see what else I can find. I should have told you to follow me, then maybe you would have stayed at the church.
You know me so well.
Just top up the drink. They added a mode where you fight zombies, which you haven't tried yet. Oh, like a cooperative mode? Like a horde mode? Kind of like a cooperative event mode? Peak game. It really is. I love it. It's such a good game. Such like... it's just so simple, isn't it? It's such simple gameplay, but it really takes a lot of time to master. And it's just fun. And when you die, you just like straight back into it in half a second as well. It's crazy.
Just keep an eye
and
out
the soundtrack is
cameras and alarms.
Fantastic.
Thanks for the tip, but this isn't even my first break-in today.
Yeah, the soundtrack is absolute fire. I think it was just like two dudes who made the game.
Like the right place. Now let's see what these artifacts can tell me about the witch trials.
Camera's a little bit high, I think. Do any of these artifacts relate to the Bell Killer case? 14 clues to investigate. Let's go.
You need my help or something?
Is the big anchor? Probably not. Ship's anchor. A large ship anchor. Yeah, I don't think that has anything to do with the case. I like this game. It's really chill, to be honest. It's like a nice change of pace from what we normally play. Civil War era canon. Because last game we finished was the OG Dead Space, which was a ton of fun. But yeah, this is definitely a complete different vibe. But it's cool. I tried to find something a bit different to fit in with you know, Halloween season. A large barrel used for making wine. I try to pick stuff that's like a little bit I guess, I don't want to say niche, but like a little bit. I like playing stuff that's kind of like underrepresented or whatever, you know, a little bit forgotten about, and just kind of, you know, older things. Though I've seen there's a few people been streaming this game recently, actually, so it's kind of nice to see. An antique-looking ship's telegraph on a stand. Get that same, yeah, keep the hidden gems alive. That's it. Like, I guess like most of the stuff I've been playing is probably from Xbox 360 and maybe original Xbox era, I guess. At the minute, I think 360 was probably one of the best eras just for games in general. A painting of a witch trial judge. We should be methodical going through here. We should do like do it in lines, or like do the rows here so we don't miss anything. Ships. Ships. I don't know how to say that word. Binoculars, but it's like not a binocular, is it? It's almost like a periscope, but not a periscope. But yeah, on Halloween, I'm gonna play like a little medley of like indie horror games that are maybe only like an hour or two long. Play a couple of different wee things just to pass the night, which should hopefully be fun. An antique scroll. And the judge's gavel. I wonder how old that is. Nice. Yeah, I got a couple of wee indie games. I was researching there. One of them was going to play. One of them was Iron Lung, and then the other one was There's No One at the Lighthouse. And then there was another one or two I was maybe deciding on, depending on how long they take to actually complete. But those were the two I was thinking about. Because I didn't want to start like another big game on Halloween, you know, like something like, because I planned to maybe try and play Evil Within this month if I had time. Like I definitely wanted to play Dead Space, and I definitely wanted to play this game, and then Evil Within was like on the cards if I kind of had time for it. I mean, we'll play it at some point, but it was on the cards to do it over October if we had the time. But I don't want to start it now on like the last day of the month on Halloween, so I thought we'll play like a couple of short things. One of the existing witch trial related paintings previously used in the first floor exhibit. You playing any spooky games on Halloween, or any plans, or are you going any Halloween parties or anything, or any plans on Friday, isn't it? Yeah. What's making the sounds? I don't know. A crystal believed to be able to tell the future, a locket, or a plaque denoting these pendants as belonging to the families from the Puritan era of Salem's history. Yeah, what are your guys' plans for Friday, for Halloween?
My apologies. It will always belong to you.
For shame, Bridget. This charm of your conversations with the spirit world will surely condemn you as a witch.
Puritans considered anyone exhibiting medium-like abilities to be witches. You dressed up as Ghostface for the night out last Friday after Comic Con. It's nice. Ghostface is a classic. I really like the Scream films. I think they're I don't think there's any of them I don't enjoy. I mean, there's obviously ones I prefer. I have preferences in the franchise, but I think as a franchise overall, in my opinion, I think it's really consistent. Whereas, you know, the Halloween franchise, for instance, like there's some films in that are really good, but there's also some of the Halloween films that are like even if you're a Halloween fan, like some of the movies are just dog shit. Like, in my opinion, there's some that are just, no matter how big a Halloween fan you are, there's like some of the movies, like, and I love Halloween, and Michael Myers is probably like my favorite slasher villain, but even some of the Halloween films, I'm like, nah, man, this is like, what's the one, Resurrection, where they're in the fucking haunted house on MTV or whatever. Like, man, it's just, some of it's so bad it's good, but like, it's trash. But I think Scream is one where it's like generally quite consistent the whole way through. Even with the reboots, I thought were quite good. I think the Friday films are pretty inconsistent too. Freddy is quite consistent. I feel up until maybe the last couple of films. They kind of get a bit wacky, but yeah, so I catch up. That's fair. You were going to stream on Halloween, but you're going to have a movie night with the wife instead. Ah, that sounds nice. Been so busy recently and haven't had much quality time together. No, I get that. That'll be nice. Do you have any idea what you're going to watch it? And you have dress up plans for a later stream anyways. Ah. Okay, Batman's going to be fun. Okay. I wonder. Is it going to be... I'll tune in. I don't want to guess who you're gonna be. You could go out there and just like dress up as Mr. Freeze or something like that. So you could, like Arnie from he was in. Oh, is it Batman? Was it Batman? What one is that? That's the George Clooney one, isn't it? I think. Yeah, I feel the same on Halloween. You only watched the ones by the OG director. Yeah, you love the bad ones. Batman and Robin, that was it. Yeah, and there was Batgirl, Poison Ivy, Mr. Freeze. There's quite a lot of people in that one. You need to lose weight to get the car. Also, Mr. Freeze would be easy with our climate. Yeah, you just need to open a window in the studio, man. There you go. Here. Instant Mr. Freeze cosplay. Being thing. Yeah. Damn. Yeah, some of the horror slashers and stuff, like, they are kind of so bad they're enjoyable, but which is fine, but like I feel like there's just a consistency to Scream that the rest don't have. Like, yeah, they can be bad and you enjoy them, but I don't know. I mean, it's all subjective, isn't it? But like, I feel like they're, in my opinion, I feel like it's just a more consistent franchise overall. But yeah, that's not to say like I don't dislike watching Michael Myers get fly kicked by what's the rapper dude or whatever down the stairs or whatever, you know. Like, it's so ridiculous, but yeah. But it's just so silly. Have I got Halloween plans? Aside from I'm gonna do the stream in on Halloween night, but no, just gonna take the kiddo trick-or-treating. We got him like a little vampire costume, so we're gonna dress him up as Count Jimbo and take him trick-or-treating to his granny's house. A notebook from the late 1600s listing those accused in the witch trial. So yeah, I'm just gonna take him out in his wee vampire costume trick-or-treating, and then come back and stream later. I have to work some of the day as well, so, which is unfortunate, but But yeah, that's my plans. Yeah, he's just got the wee classic, like, white shirt and then the wee cape, I guess, with, the triangle collars and stuff, and then we'll put a wee bit of face paint on him. And yeah. He's gonna look funny. He's not gonna know what the hell's going on, like, because he's almost two, but like he's not gonna. It's for our our amusement. I can't wait to take him to like the Comic Cons and dress him up as a hobbit and have him follow me around. That's my plans when he's older. Just need to indoctrinate him and brainwash him into nerd shit. So we do. Yeah, you love a low budget bad story horror, especially in a franchise. Yeah, just next. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, absolutely. That's a great example. The bell killer targets are mediums. Sophia was a medium as well. This means that several of the girls the bell killer targeted were mediums. Yeah, I'm working all day the next day, so chill movie night. Really want to get the wife to watch Terrify. Oh, she's not great with gore, but I know she'll. She's not great with. She's not great with gore, but you're going to show her the Terrifier. An antique-looking galleon ship will. I don't know, like I enjoy Terrifier, and I like slasher films and whatnot, but I feel like with the first one, I don't know, like the first one made me kind of uncomfortable. Like, I feel where it's such a low budget, there were elements of it felt kind of like a snuff film or something like that, just where it was such low budget. Obviously, like, there's a lot of really ridiculous over the top gore in it, especially with the hacksaw scene and whatnot. But like, part of it where it was just such a low budget, it felt just really, I don't know, really dirty and like a snuff or something like that. But like, it's a pretty fun franchise. So like, I did enjoy it. I was just like, yeah, I think it was just the production value of it just unsettled me a little bit watching some of it, but it's quite a funny character. Yeah, like the goofy scenes, like as a son. Yeah, for sure. But yeah, but then that was the was it was it early this year or was it last year it came out, the recent one? I think it was really recent, wasn't it? Yeah, totally. Kind of why you love it. They spent the money. Yeah, like obviously, yeah. It's just yeah. I think it's just the production of it made it all that more unsettling, I think. But yeah, yeah. I have to let us know how she get on watching it. Your friend did a cosplay of him last. Oh, nice, at the Comic-Con. Yeah, I wish I was able to head to that with you, but I with one more clue to find here somewhere. I'll hopefully be able to go to the one in October again. They've already got the tickets out for the one in May, and it's only just ended this weekend. It's crazy. But I'll probably just get the October tickets. Solve this case. The because there's actually like a ton of really cool people I wanted to see this time, but this thing, you have to take the chance of like booking your tickets early, because obviously they do not, like, they don't have any guests announced or whatever until like much closer to the time, so it's kind of like a gamble. But if you wait too long, like I sort of did, and then everybody I fucking want to see gets announced like the month or two before, it's like, oh, thanks, now all the hotels are booked up and whatnot. Like, so, but I think I'll definitely go to the next one, or the October one, and then I'll just book it early. Because there's usually a lot of the same people go to it year on year, isn't there? But yeah, the year I went was all of Critical Role were at it, which was awesome. And a lot of the majority of the Baldur's Gate 3 voice cast were there as well, which is really cool. And most of the Witcher 3 voice cast was there as well, which was super cool. So that was quite a good year, actually. So yeah, that was really good to see. You haven't seen the third one yet. I'm dying to see it. Excuse the pun. Yeah. It's worth booking in advance for sure. Yeah, the October one is usually better than the May one. Yeah, for sure. Usually the lineup is better later in the year. I know it said the one in May this year is in London again, but I thought the May one was usually in Birmingham. Unless I misread it, but I'm nearly sure it said get tickets for May Comic Con in London. But I thought that was usually the Birmingham one. But yeah, the one in Birmingham usually doesn't have as good a guests. Or well, you know, well, not as good a guest, but like just guests at least interest me. But I guess maybe the guests aren't as high profile. Maybe I should say that's a fair term, I think. Do any of these artifacts relate to the Bell Killer? Their targets are mediums. Their targets are mediums. Puritan mediums were witches. And we're missing 2 clues there. Public summons. Notebook? No, that's the wrong clue. I think we're missing... This public summons? No, we're missing a clue. I think we're missing a clue from somewhere. A painting? That's probably not related. No. There's nothing actually happens if you make a wrong guess in this. There's like not really any real way to fail an investigation. So you can kind of guess as much as you want. Birmingham one is a different time, but London is May and October. Oh, okay, so there's three in the year. Okay. Alright, there's one more clue knocking about here somewhere then.
Yeah?
That we didn't pick up. Apparently. Might be the last one we need as well. Too busy jibber jabbing, but I don't mind. Ah. You know, let me just click all this shit, because what about the judge? I don't have the right clue yet to answer this. Okay, so there's another clue somewhere. The Malleus Maleficarum, or Hammer of the Witches, published in 1487, argued for the existence of witches, the nature and genesis of their powers, and how best to prosecute them. Right. So there's one more clue in here. There's no clues here. This is just clickable stuff.
It puts me in touch with odd sensations, centuries old. I'm trying to focus on this killer, but the echoes from these sensations keep interfering, like deaths from the past, pleading to be remembered.
Joy's mother feels spirits from Salem's history are linked to the items kept in the museum. Makes sense. So there must be one more clue. Maybe it's one of these paintings that we haven't looked at? No? There's something we haven't... So much for finishing this game tonight. Yeah, I'll definitely try and I will get some tickets for the one this year, not this the next the next year coming up. Yeah, it was really good. The last one I went to. Yeah, it's a lot of really high profile people at it. It was really fun seeing the Witcher cast because it was the first time they had all been together like on a panel. So there was the actors for Geralt, Yennefer, and Triss, and Dandelion, and Eridan, and I think that was it. There's maybe one more person actually. I have to look at the photos. But yeah, it was the first time they were all together. There's one more clue apparently. This is peak gameplay. This is such a boring stream. Let's just click all this shit. There's got to be something here. None of this is right, but you met the writer of. Ah, yeah. The Spidey Comics chatted with him and got the autograph. That's awesome. Did you bring any comics to get signed, or did you get some stuff signed just from the show? Right, there's another thing, there's another clue somewhere here that I literally cannot find. Right. It's none of this. Okay, nothing on the tables. Right, okay. None of this. Let's be methodical here, because we're missing something and I literally have no idea from where.
Yeah? Whatever.
None of these paintings. Oh, there we go. What is that? Baxter in the museum.
Hey, kid. I need you to lift up this painting.
Oh, you bought a specific comic? Ah, that's awesome, dude.
It's creepy. Oh.
It's the killer's symbol.
A ghostly version of the bell killer symbol is on a painting called The Hanged Witch. There we go. That's the last thing we need. Oh. Sorry, it's that one.
So the bell killer is targeting mediums because he thinks they're witches? That's insane. Who do I know that's interested in mediums? Baxter.
What suspicious behavior has Baxter exhibited during the case? He was in the museum, which was suspicious. He has been hid the book, and he was asking about the missing tenants.
And why the hell is Baxter involved in this? He dropped the case when he was demoted. All right, found the killer's symbol. We got a suspect to look into. We're almost there.
And not one step closer to finding my mom.
Like I said, The world doesn't need another whiner.
You know what? Screw you. You don't understand.
Don't understand? My wife was murdered 3 years ago. She got to float up into the white light, and I got stuck here in this place with some bitchy teen.
Ugh.
Your mom's been missing what? 2, 3 days? Huh? And I guarantee you we'll find her. If I fail, if we fail, I'll never get to see Julia again. Ever.
We won't fail.
I don't need a cheerleader.
Look, I'm sorry. I didn't know about your wife.
Yeah. Look, we need to act on the information we found. You head off to the church.
The church? Where are you going?
Baxter's our prime suspect. I need to get over to his apartment and see if I can dig up any skeletons. Probably not a good idea for a fugitive to visit a cop.
Fine, I'll meet you later.
Let's go visit Baxter. Baxter's suspicious behavior surrounding this case points to him being a Bell killer suspect. I need to find him. Gonna be any demons on the way out here? Probably. Yep. There's a couple. Probably just run past these guys. There's a few, isn't there? He found me. It's not really any easy way to, like, that crew there is too far away for me to aggro the ghost. Oh, there we go. Did he see me? Oh, he did see me. Come on, I aggroed the crow to distract them. Can I execute him from here? No. Not while he's on the hunt. Right, I can do it from the corner here, and then I gotta hide. Oh, you fucking shit me. Fuck's ass, he's stealth in this game. I'm dead. I'm dead. That was bullshit. But now, starting in a couple of minutes, so I'll take a quick break, and then we'll get back into this. So you can't actually. Well, I can teleport actually, can't I? No, you can't teleport over the demon spawn. That's really annoying that it's just out of reach. You know what, fuck it, I'm just gonna run. Because he shouldn't be able to get me past the door here. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, we're good. Hopefully we'll get murdered by this train as it stopped. Yeah. It has. Oh, there's another fucking train there, though. The first person hanged at Gallows Hill was Bridget Bishop, who claimed that I am as innocent as the child unborn when presented with the charge of witchcraft.
I just got a text. Did you hear something else happen just now?
So it wasn't really a form of execution.
Cool, so where are we? This way?
What that guy just said?
Okay, so yeah, ad's going to start in a few seconds. So if, I'm going to take a super quick break. Then if you guys want to hang around, that will be cool.
Why the hurry, boys? Where you headed? Oh, no.
Yeah, see you in a few minutes. We're back. Thanks for sticking around. Yeah, caught in the crazy rain. Oh shit. Yeah, the phone spazzes out, doesn't it? You get a few raindrops on your phone and it just absolutely spazzes the fuck out. And you can't. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, dude. Yeah. Appreciate you popping in and saying hello. Hope you have a good rest of your evening, and I hope dinner is delicious. And yeah, catch you again in a bit. And thanks for sticking through the advert and waiting on me coming back. Got some pancakes here to keep me going. So we gotta head back to the church. We were supposed to go to Baxter's apartment, but the cops have been called in a rush to the church, so I gotta go investigate, and that's where Joy was just headed. So I gotta go see what's up. And then yeah, I think we're pretty close to the end, and then we'll do some Hotline Miami. Got a little bit not distracted, but we've just been jibber jabbing all night, so we're making slow progress, but it's fun. And yeah, if you haven't already, go and give Joe a follow. He's a good lad. Plays a lot of good games too. It's just a real nice guy.
I did this. I talked him into this. Becoming a cop. I was lying dead in the street because of me.
Rex feels guilty for leading Ronan to a life of police work. The day we met, I still remember the first time I laid eyes on that man. Ronan had all that bad boy swagger, and I admit I liked it, but what I liked even more was the heart underneath the facade that he couldn't hide. He was a guy from a rough neighborhood, but it hadn't hardened him as much as he had let on. Why can't we get to the church? News article. Salem police have still not made an official connection among the recent violent deaths. Community speculation is increasing that this is the work of a single killer. In the absence of other connecting clues, the consistent thread is the strange bell-shaped symbol found at many of these crime scenes. No one has even the remotest theory on the meaning of the symbol, but this bell killer may have a personal reason for leaving the insignia. Collect 150 artifacts. Ronan's childhood. Ronan's parents really sound unstable. It must have been really difficult for him growing up and feeling pressure to follow the unstable criminal path his parents walked. And now he's my diamond in the rough. Such a sweet soul, and strong enough to keep his sweetness with everything his parents put him through. It's rare someone with a legitimate reason to be frustrated with his parents and the way they raised him. Never once complained about it. He's such a better person than anyone realizes. He's a nice guy. Right, the church is over here. There's no map in this game or anything to help navigate where we're supposed to go, but yeah, this is where we died. This is where we got thrown out this window onto the road here and then shot 7 times. One more time than Michael Myers got shot. shot him 6 times. The reason he can't die is because it's in the contract. That's why. Though they killed him, like, if he survived the last Halloween... What was the last Halloween film? Halloween Ends? Or something like that? Or it was Halloween Kills, and then Halloween Ends? Was that right? But the way the last one ended, if he is not dead, then, like, it's ridiculous. Because, spoiler alert, they put him in a fucking, like, industrial shredder or grinder or something like that, and mulch him into just chicken nuggets. So if if he escapes that, then yeah, it's ridiculous. I'm lost. If he escapes, that's ridiculous. Because at the end of H20, Michael's chasing Laurie and or whatever, and he crashes the ambulance and ends up stuck in a tree, sort of. And then she chops his head off with a fire axe. But he came back in Resurrection, and they said that actually Michael swapped clothes with the paramedic, so she actually chopped the head off a innocent paramedic. So it was like a switch up. That was her reasoning in the in the canon for bringing him back. But if he comes back from this one, it's like, it's crazy. Because he's dead. Like, he's in pieces.
Cops and criminals get used to red and blue flashing lights. Even after you get numb to them, sometimes they still chill your bones. You can get that feeling that this time, they mean something personal. Thank God you're okay. No, Joy, don't! Damn it.
Oh yeah, surely he has to be there. Yeah, he's chicken nuggets, man.
Lieutenant, caught her sneaking up the side staircase. Says she's a friend of the priest.
Where's Walter McCauley? Is he alright?
Just put her in my car. I want to interview her myself. Can somebody remind Broyles that the door's not going to watch itself?
Yes, sir.
It's a simple question, please!
Take it easy on her.
Hey, anybody find Baxter yet?
Nope. Went to the station, drove by his place, nothing. You know, there's definitely something wrong here.
I mean, honestly, have you ever seen anything like this?
Half this stuff feels like a goddamn riddle.
I don't know. It just seems so demented.
Demented. I gotta find this crime scene before they cart away all the evidence.
Back to the church. Yeah. Joy and Iris are at the church. I need to make sure they're okay. Find out what happened. Yeah, man, they turned him into nuggets. Like, if he reboots and comes back, it's ridiculous. The police have been trying to find Baxter, but can't. That's strange in the middle of a murder investigation. But I really liked I liked the 2018 reboot of Halloween. I thought it was quite good, and it had like a lot in common with the original. Halloween Kills, I wasn't terribly keen on. I think they had some decent ideas, but it never really went anywhere. And then the whole shit run around the hospital, and they're all like, "Evil dies tonight," and all that's fucking cringe though. with Tommy in that is pretty bad. And yeah, Halloween Ends, to be honest, I can't really remember a lot of it. Pretty cool scene at the start when he comes out of the burning building and like murders all the firemen and stuff. It's pretty badass. That's about all I can remember. And then he gets turned into chicken nuggets at the end. But I think I really like the first two, and I really like Halloween 20, or H20, or Halloween 2000. But I really enjoy Halloween 3, Season of the Witch. So even though it's got nothing to do with Michael Myers, I think it's just a really, really good Halloween festival film in general. It's really fun because what he wanted to do was create Halloween stories within the same universe. So, you know, they weren't all about Michael Myers, they were just stories based around Halloween, all set in the same universe. Because in Halloween 3, there's actually like, I think the Halloween movie with Michael Myers is actually playing like on the TV as a movie in that universe, but they're all in the same universe, sort of loosely connected. But I don't think it did as well when it came out, and then they went back to just making more Michael Myers movies, which is kind of a shame because I think 3 is actually just a really good festival film, Halloween festival film. So it's a shame we never got more of that, but fuck, there's demons everywhere. But I don't know, what are your favorites out of like maybe, I would say maybe the big, I mean, big four. I guess the big three are like Jason, Michael, and Freddy, but I would go and put Ghostface in there as well, like a big four. This organ, rebuilt in 1919, is dedicated to the souls of this parish lost in the Great War. I guess with Ghostface, so it's not always the same killer though, so Michael Myers for sure. Yeah, I think he's probably my favorite too. He's my I think he's my favorite slasher, but for films, like, it's probably a toss up between Scream and Halloween, but I probably lean a little bit more towards Scream. But Freddy has some really fun kills too. He probably has one of my favorite kills, where it's the third film, where they're at the dream hospital, and yeah, he lifts like the TV off the wall, like it gets smashed onto the little kid's head. He's just like, "Welcome to prime time, bitch." It's just so, I love that so much for some reason. That's just, yeah, one of my favorite things in that whole franchise. All right, let's get past these demons. Yeah, Ghostface is cool too. Then for modern art decline, yeah, for sure. Art's for such a short amount of time he's been around, he's actually really quite iconic. For the short amount of time he's been here. Right, this is quite difficult. He's coming back. Have you watched the latest It films? Yes, I watched yeah, It and It 2, the two reboots, and then Joe that was in was just saying there's actually a, I haven't seen it, but there's a TV series, like a prequel TV series of It is just aired as well. But yeah, I saw the I saw the two latest films now. Well, I guess they're what they come out like 2017 and 2020, something like that. But yeah, they were good. Oh, the TV show? No, I didn't watch the. I haven't seen the new TV series. Have you watched it? Got the demons. Nice work. Can we possess him? He's too far. Is he too far? He's too far. Not yet, but maybe so. Yeah, it seems okay from what I've heard, but I have to add it to the list of things to watch. Oh, he's way far. I can't possess. Ah, I can activate the radio. Then we can possess him.
Nothing sacred to this guy.
And then he can walk us over the demon patch, the demon gunk. Yeah. Yeah, I've got like the new Alien series and stuff to watch, but I'm rewatching The Walking Dead and Dexter at the minute as well. So I'm way behind on TV and film and shit. Oh, it's
Iris.
Yeah, Iris from the asylum. Shit. And she was a medium too. She could communicate with us. There's the bell symbol. How exactly did Iris die? Well, I think this got pushed off the roof, maybe, or something. Yeah, what did you think of the It films? The new ones, I guess, or the old one as well too. But I thought the new ones were quite good. I enjoyed the reboot from 2017 with like the first one where they're the kids. The second one was okay, but I think I preferred it when they were the kids because there's, I don't know, something a little bit more terrifying and also just a bit more exciting in general when it's like just like small children that are up against this, you know, unfathomable horror and how they cope with it, and they really have like such a different way of coping with it and train of thought and ideas and whatnot of how to defeat it and what to do compared to how adults would behave. It's just, I don't know, it's where I guess maybe some of the early seasons, or at least maybe like the first season of Stranger Things was so good as well. Just like how basically children cope in such a fucked up situation compared to adults. It's just kind of an interesting watch. You've only seen the new ones, but thought they're pretty good. Yeah, and I do like the second one, but I think it's just a different... It's just a whole totally different theme and vibe when it's the kiddos involved. She was crushed to death by these statue stones, and it was definitely improvised. Iris was killed by the Bell Killer, but how did he find her? Dragging. That must be Iris's blood from when she was trying to get away from the killer. Yeah, friends read the books and stuff, and she really didn't like the ending to this movie. Yeah, the books are also like massively fucked up compared to the film. Like, yeah. Only something powerful could crack the ground like this, probably after falling from a height. Yeah, the books are messed, like even more messed up. Shattered window glass, just like from my murder. Statue's original position. This is where the statue was before it ended up on Iris. Is there one more clue? What's this? Oh, there we go. Fucking hell, that was a jump.
Please leave me alone.
Brutal.
No, please. What do you want? Stop, please stop, please stop, please stop.
It's just like the one we saw in the
She'd stayed at the hospital, she'd still be alive.
in the museum. Crushed under the rocks.
Don't hold too tight to what's keeping you here. Just remember, this wasn't your fault.
I'm sorry. What else did he do here?
What else did he do? Back upstairs? How do we get up? Last time I had to possess a cat to get up. Oh, the doors are open for us this time. Here, rising as a mythical phoenix, we consecrate the rectory in the year 1902. Oh look, it's the last saw piece we need. We can get a little story. Story time.
Well, it was somewhere around noon on a Sunday when I got a call from the pastor. He was looking for someone to fix up the old church. It had been sitting up on that hill, abandoned for over 40 years. After getting hit by lightning back in '98, it suffered a bunch of fire damage. So of course I agreed to help. I knew something was wrong the second I stepped inside. As an inexplicable chill came over me. Anyway, I shook it off and I set to work. As I started tearing up the damaged floorboards, they were all bad. Well, I uncovered an old rat's nest. It seemed like any of the others I'd seen over my 22 years in the construction business, until I saw the scraps of human hair and bones that the rats had used to make it. Well, suddenly I heard the floorboards on the second floor creaking above me, and the sounds of a young girl weeping. Well, I was worried that the damaged section of the ceiling was going to give away under her weight, so I yelled, "Hey, stop, come down immediately." Well, my voice must have startled her because she went completely silent. So I got up and I went to look for her. When I entered the room upstairs, though, I was surprised to see it completely empty. It only took me, a minute to make my way up there, and I would have heard her run off if she did. But that's when I heard the weeping again. Only this time it was coming from the bell tower. So I climbed up the long, treacherous, curving stairs at the top, and I noticed what I thought was dried blood dotting the way. When I finally got up to the belfry, I was just paralyzed with terror. Because lying before me was the withered corpse of a young girl. Judging by her sun-bleached clothes and weathered bones, it seemed like she'd been lying there for the better part of those 40 years the place had been empty. The rats, they picked her bones clean. I took off running. I didn't stop until I got all the way to town. The ravages of time made it impossible for the authorities to get any identity on this girl. It seems Salem will never know who killed her. Some people still claim to hear her weeping there. As for myself,
spooky. Spooky. 40 years the body was up there. $40 We need to get upstairs, but we can't use a lift. You know, it's a really fucked up case. I think it's from like maybe like 10 years ago now. That one of Lacey Fletcher. There's like kind of like, I don't know if she was disabled. She may have been, but they left her on the sofa and neglected her basically. I think she was like a young adult. She was a sort of autistic, maybe disabled, I'm not sure, but they left her on the, basically left her neglected on the sofa until she fucking just starved to death. And she was left there so long, like just covered in all her own filth, that she basically like melted her into the sofa almost. So she did. She was like, the pictures of the sofa and stuff after, they're disgusting. Like she's just basically just covered in her own filth and just like merged with the sofa. And she was so starved, they actually found like the foam and stuff from the sofa in her stomach. Like she was trying to eat that to like get food, because they just left her lying there to starve and die. So fucking messed up. Oh yeah, no, she was still like alive while on the like kind of, yeah, it does decompose like super fast, but she was like, yeah, like sticking to the sofa like while she was still alive almost. Messed up. Holy shit, what went on in here? Wow, guys just killing everybody now. And I found my killer's trail. What is Iris doing? She's falling. She needs help, and she's probably scared. Iris stumbled through the group of people, apparently fleeing from somewhere else. They didn't stand a chance. No chance. The killer ruthlessly attacked these people. More broken glass.
Lady, you still with us? You just stopped talking.
Influence her. Can we influence her to what she's seen?
That girl was running away. That's who he's after. Not the rest of us.
Oh, this was a what? The witness claims the killer was obviously after Iris, and they got in his way, so he killed him. This was a just married wedding party, and they just fucking... Oh yes, the bride, and they just slaughtered them on their wedding day. Fair enough. Probably saved them a lifetime of misery. Look at this boy. Why take out all these people? This must be the route both Iris and the killer took to get down to the courtyard.
We have cocktails already.
Okay, all right, everyone, let's get this picture. We've got to get to the reception now. Everybody.
Let me through.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
She all right?
Oh.
It's a limp.
Oh, let me go. Let me go. He's here.
Look, you need to back off.
Dude's got Super Saiyan strength. Ouch.
These weren't normal Bell Killer murders. These people were just in the way. He was after Iris. I wonder if there's more evidence in Joy's room.
Random casualties. This massacre was not part of the Bell Killer's plan. They just got in the way, so he killed them, just like me. Stairs this way. Ronan isn't religious, and neither am I, but I'm starting to get through to him about the sense of tradition that comes from a place like St. Benedict. It was a breath of fresh air to be there today. That Father Macaulay, he's doing such fine work in the community. A real inspiration, that one. All the things I've done with troubled young people pales in comparison to what Macaulay has done. If there's such a thing as a living saint, he's got to qualify. Oh fuck, they killed him.
Oh no. Man, how am I gonna tell her about
There's little kitty footprints, bloody footprints,
Why was the killer here?
on the floor, look. A little cat's been there. Focus, 5 more clues to find. Poor man's neck snapped completely. He never had a chance. Garfield. Garfield is a Bell Killer.
He died trying to protect Iris. Sure that won't make it sting any less for Joy.
He died protecting Iris, his last act of sacrifice. Cat tracks. The cat must still be nearby from the looks of these tracks. So we've got up here. What's in this room? Got a flashback. He discovered something and is staring at the picture. The killer was interrupted. He was found in the attic by the priest, then discarded what he was holding. Joy's photo of her and her mother shattered after it fell to the ground. Something spooked the cat. So what does the killer do up here? He murdered the priest. He found the photo and was interrupted. Wow, big brain.
I don't think she's the most ideal roommate. A little rough around the edges, but I'm sure you'll like the room, and in time you'll both get along really well.
Kitty.
Don't worry, I can get along with most anyone.
Excellent. Well, this is the room. Here we are.
Father? What's wrong?
Go. Go.
What is it, like Captain America here?
For Joy, but took out Iris instead. This is a friggin' dead end.
He's just flinging dudes across the room.
So where's Baxter? If he's not here,
Gotta go to his apartment.
he's got some explaining to do. Well, what about you? You see anything?
He can see me. The killer came here for Joy, but decided to kill Iris instead when he discovered she was here. Hey, where you going?
Easy, easy. It's your old buddy Ronan. What the hell was that? The killer dropped something in the vent. Maybe the cat can help get to it.
Ooh. The killer dropped something down the vent. It's kitty time. Let's go have a look. Oh.
Thanks for the help.
It's a key for somewhere.
I know that house.
The Judge's House. One of Salem's historic sites. A mansion owned by a judge.
That's it. The killer's hideout. I need to get to Judgment House.
We're closing in. The historical Judgment House from the museum painting appears to be the killer's hideout. Oh fuck, there's demons. Why are there always demons when I'm trying to... Ah, fuck. Bounce along these. Alright, he's gone. See if we can assassinate him. It's just a one, to be fair. No. Wrong button. I didn't want to do that. That's the thing when you got like the one button that does like multiple things. It's quite easy to misclick something and do the wrong action. Thrilling game. Can you actually see me jumping through these? What a lot of shit.
The work of a real monster.
There'll be no more in here. No, we already killed these ones earlier, so we're free to go to the judge's house. And we're pretty close to the end.
Do some ghost thing and get me out of this. Come on.
Trust me. You're better off this way.
You're better off this way.
Oh. What happened in there?
He didn't suffer.
You're lying.
He died protecting innocent people. That's all you need to know.
Died because of me.
Hey. You know, pleading insanity isn't going to help you much on 2 counts of trespassing and felony escape. So you can drop the crazy act, all right?
Rex, man, give her a break.
You have anything to say for yourself? No? That's what I thought. We'll figure out what to do with you at the station.
Why does this keep happening to me?
Joy, tell him what we found. They need to know it all. You gotta find a way to convince him.
Where are you going?
Killer left a clue about the ancient mansion we saw at the museum. Tell Rex about that too. It's probably the killer's place.
Okay, I'll try.
Thought I was going to have this finished a little bit sooner than where we're at now, but it's all good. Rex is carting Joy off to custody. I know the harsh sting of losing your freedom, but it's better than losing your life. Right, now we need to get to the judge's house, wherever the fuck that is. Other side of town. Yeah, we should have time to finish this and then play a bit of Hotline Miami. I don't know if we'll finish Hotline Miami, but we'll play it for like an hour or so after this, I think. I'm quite shit at it, so it could take a while out. That's the wrong way, isn't it? Right, where are we? Back around this way. Forget how to play Hotline Miami. It's been so long since we played it. It's gonna take a probably take the hour to get back into it again. Aha! Here we go. What's that? Nothing, just crisp wrappers. Judgment House.
I always heard this place was such an interesting museum back in its heyday. Now it's just a place propped up by rusty nails and rumors. A place you wouldn't dare your worst enemy to go into.
Last time you streamed it, you had to play it for yourself. You forgot how addicting it can be. It is addictive. Once you get started on it, it's hard to put that session down. It is hard to put the session down. It's because it's like one of them games when you're on the level and you give it a go. It's like you kind of want to just get through and beat that level. Like you don't want to turn off halfway through an attempt or whatever. And then when you beat the level and it's like, oh, maybe I'll just do one more. And then the cycle comes over again. It's like, oh, I can't let this level get to me. I gotta finish it. And then it's just like, oh yeah, one more level. It is really addictive. It's such a great gameplay loop. Find the room with the upstairs light. Poem. She who does the devil's dance shall drop and crack and sway, and jig upon the rope perchance the devil's dues to pay. What a load of shit. That's what I gotta say. More of Julia's thoughts. I asked Ronan today if he believed we go on after we die. He wondered if I meant like heaven or like ghosts. I told him I meant ghosts, and he just laughed and didn't say anything. I'm going to take that as a no. Well, little did I know, I'm a ghost. Another poem. A natural bridge of ghosted flesh, you harvest souls as though a friend. You cut with scythe with pitchfork thresh until you meet your righteous end. Who the fuck's this guy? I think he is. Is this the room with the light? That's the room with the light, I think. But I want to just see if there's any more collectibles around before we go any further. And the ghosts just lingering in the background. They're kind of unsettling sometimes, like the faces and that on them. I'm just watching you there. Let man beware who keeps so foul a witch from a harm beneath his wig. She casts her spell upon his soul and wrecks damnation's reckoning. To rid the land of nature's guilt through exercise of power requires more vigilance than thou wilt. 'Tis always judgment hour.
Holy shit. Look at all this crap.
Damn.
This is... Oh. Fresh paint. This one's just been done.
Yeah, no worries, lad. Good luck on Rivals. Thanks for
Who flew from her own mother.
Thanks for hanging out.
Herself a witch, herself in flight.
Shouldn't be too long till we're on Hotline Miami, but
And leave both realms this very night.
good luck on the old Marvel.
Oh no, that's about Joy. This looks like the Bell Killer's war room. I should check this all out.
I should check this all out. 6 clues to find. Devil made me do it. Mayor Struder deflects blame after being charged with a series of torturous murders from 1903. There were torturous killings in Salem over 100 years ago. Third hanging victim discovered. Bizarre hangings and 3 recent murders harken back to Salem's shameful past from 1940. Salem has a history of killers apparently referencing the witch trials similar to the Bell Killer. Personal items. Collection of what seem to be personal items taken from the Bell Killer's victims, maybe? Murderous past. This map shows the location of all his murders, but in far more detail than the police know.
Wait. Similar murders, multiple killers, decades apart. Is this a string of copycats? A conspiracy?
Similar murders have been happening in Salem for over a century. Is this a string of copycat killers?
What else did you hide in this house, you freak?
You freak.
What was that?
No. We got demons.
The vibrations I'm getting from this house are off the charts. It's like the museum. The old violence tries to take over the new. I have to tell Officer Baxter about this. This could be a vital piece.
Joy's mother senses unusual spirit activity in Judgment House. Unusually strong, unusually vitrolic, and just plain unusual. Another ad in a couple of minutes, so we'll take a wee break again. Let's pop to Lou and stuff, and then we'll be back to catch the Bell Killer. And we distract We can. Got him. More of Julia's thoughts. It's like I don't even know him, and I felt so close, but to a man in my imagination. I would think that something like a criminal record should really come up earlier in a relationship. It's not even his past that's keeping me away now. It's that he didn't tell me right away. He said his tattoos made it obvious, but I don't know. Not obvious enough, I guess. It might be too late for us. Small kitchen area inside the house was used by servants for tea preparation, but not for major meals. Those were prepared by slaves in a detached kitchen because of the danger of kitchen fires in colonial times. The danger of fire was very real and common. The house probably had half a dozen different kitchens in its time, and there is none left standing on the grounds today. This is burning the place down. 7 more of these to get the story. We might be able to do it. 6 more. There's 2 locations where we missed one. I think we missed one straitjacket in the asylum, unfortunately, and one thing in the police station. One shotgun in the police station, unfortunately, yeah. Or rifle, I think. Sometimes that man can be an insensitive beast. I know he's got pressures at work, but home is a place where you let go of all those things. It'll be better tomorrow, I know, but for now, I'm done thinking about it. So, as just about to start, so I'm just going to pop the toilet quickly, and then we'll just resume after the break. So, if you guys want to hang around, that would be super cool. And catch you in a bit. Right. Thanks for sticking around, folks. Appreciate it. Let's carry on this last stretch here in the judge's house and finally find this bell killer. Holy fuck! There's a lot of demons. Okay. Huh. Quite a few to get round here. There's one. Can he see us? Oh, that was kind of close. So we should be able to get him when he turns around here. There we go. Too bad. Observe. Trials were held in this room. Witch trial history. February 4, 1693. The witches are all released and Governor Phipps will not permit further prosecution. It is this girl I fear most. I did threaten her with pressing. With glee she did tell me of the tortures of her own father, who pressed and ducked her unto drowning. Would she not accuse his enemies? So I am not the first man to use this creature, and she is not afraid of my rebukes. Those who see the spirits of unnatural worlds are as conjurers to her, and she will not be dissuaded in her pursuit of them. She must be destroyed by any available measure of the law. The parlour of the judge's house, what we would call a living room, was one of the more spacious indoor areas available for holding trials. The witch trials were sometimes held here and sometimes in another public building, such as a tavern. Ooh. We just walked right into the demons there. Ah, they're too close together to go after, aren't they? We need him to go after that crow there, which he probably won't do now because he's looking the wrong way now. Ah, go on. Fuck it. Let's go for it. We can be quick. We can chain execute. No, we can't. Ah, fuck. Hey, Taco, ghosts. Yeah, lot of demons here. Where are the guys that? How's it going, lad? Anyway, hope you've been having a good start to the week. Nasty creatures. Yeah, it's a little bit it's a little bit annoying. I don't know if you played this one, but basically, yeah, the only way to get rid of them is just to kind of sneak up on them and do like a little execute thing. But their patterns are really frustrating sometimes. And yeah, when they chase you, you can only get away from them by sort of being able to run out of the zone in time or find some sort of ethereal residue to hide in, but there were none around there to dip into. But you know, perhaps we might not actually have to do it because the demons are in there and we don't need to be in there. More of Julia's thoughts. What stopped me from saying yes to Ronan? Maybe it's marriage in general. I always thought I'd just be an independent woman in this world. I may not have processed this possibility enough, but I can't let him go. Can't. Week has started okay. Doing good. Just been drawn. I lost track of time. Like for 9 hours. That's quite a serious loss of time there. 9 hours. Where did it go? That's good. Glad you've getting on all right there. Are you drawn for like 9 hours? You're not playing this. You saw you playing it the other day for a bit before we went to bed. Yeah, it's an interesting game. So I don't know when you tuned in, but basically, yeah, you're a detective in Salem, and you're on the case, tracking down a serial killer called the Bell Killer, and he kills you at the start of the game, and you resurrect as a ghost, and you basically have to solve the case and find his identity and whatnot in your ghost detective form, and use some of your ghostly abilities to assist in the investigation. And there's a girl that you bump into at some point, and she's a medium, and she can communicate with us. She can see us and speak to us and stuff. So, you know, she's helping us out in the real world, and we're investigating in the ethereal world, and yeah, trying to find the identity of this the killer who's after, well, who killed us and who's after the girl as well. So it's really good. It's basically just an adventure game, really, and it's really like narrative driven and stuff. Like, as you see, that's the height of the stealth / combat in the game, with those demons, like just sneaking up on them and executing them. It's not really a combat game as such. It's more really just story based, and not even puzzles, because it's more akin maybe to like a point and click, I would say, but it's not that difficult to find the clues. Like, it's not like you have to find, it's not like, I don't know, like Monkey Island or something, where you have to find like one item and combine it with another item to interact with something else in that scene. It's just kind of going around picking up bits of narrative and letting the story unfold. But it's fun. I'm enjoying it. It's been a while. Like, it came out 2014, so I played it once back then and that was it. But it's a good story. Oh, free channel points, 3 streak. Yes. I appreciate you being here, lad. Always good to see you. You were drawing and animating and then testing a new tool, trying to figure it out. After that came animation, which felt much easier. What was the new tool you were playing about with? Yeah, no worries, lad. Always a fun time in your streams with Uncle Crassius. Currently running around Hogwarts, isn't he?
Baxter?
Holy shit.
I should have been the one that stopped you.
Ronan?
He's a ghost as well.
What's going on?
You sick bastard. Why'd you do it? Why'd you bring back the witch trials and kill all those innocent girls?
You think I'm the Bell Killer? Are you insane? I've never killed anyone. You gotta help me. What is this place? We gotta get out of here.
Oh, we gotta get out of here. All of a sudden, we're buds. You need to tell me what's going on here.
Who killed you?
Who killed you?
The bell killer, you idiot.
Wow.
But I didn't get a good look at his face.
What were you doing here?
What were you doing here?
Following a lead. I never dropped the case. Had this psychic, Cassandra, working with me. And we figured out the bell killer is hunting mediums. Like a witch trial execution copycat. At that point, we couldn't let it go. Even after Rex demoted me.
So that's why you're at the museum.
You are trying vector drawing. You'd heard of the term but didn't know how or what tool to use for that. So you looked up what the tool was for and started clicking things and seeing how to do basic functions. The vector drawing is that it will draw lines mathematically. You just point the direction and connect it. Okay. That's interesting. Is it more for... And what, you can use that for like any kind of like drawing? It seems more like a technical kind of tool. But like, could you draw anything with it, I guess? And does it kind of like... But if you're drawing like point to point, like can it do more than... Can it do curved lines and stuff? You get... Oh right, yeah, you can move control dots for fine mechanic. Alright, yeah, okay. Yeah, that seems like I don't know. I'm not artistic in the slightest when it comes to drawing and animating and things like that. But it seems like it would be a bit more tedious or like a bit more work to try and fine tune little dots together rather than just drawing freehand. Yeah, you put down dots which will connect and draw. Yeah. Oh yeah, I like your emotes, the coffee emotes and stuff. They're legend. I use them all the time. Like, so I was saying around Twitch. Yeah, they're really fun. Where's the killer?
Where's the killer?
No idea. He could be anywhere, but when we fought, he said something I didn't understand at all.
Wait. The killer actually talked?
But then I guess
Not
if you're
much,
using those
but I think I
dots,
hit
you
a
maybe
nerve.
have like a little
I told
bit
that
more
bastard he'd be dead soon.
precision, I
But he
guess,
said,
in
"I
lining
already
things
know
up
death."
than
And then something
freehand.
about
But
his instrument of death will kill again tonight.
My instrument of death? But he kills different ways every time. I don't get it.
Yeah, me neither.
We gotta figure out what that means.
where is Cassandra?
Do you know where Cassandra is? Is she still alive?
Last I checked, yeah. I took her to a safe house outside of town.
Oh my god, she's alive. I was sure she'd be dead too. Joy would be freaking ecstatic. She shouldn't end up alone.
Do you know Joy?
Cassandra ever bring up her daughter?
Wouldn't shut up about her. We looked for Joy for days, but it was too risky. Cassandra has been begging me to track Joy down, but I haven't found her yet.
You're not gonna believe this. Joy's been helping me tonight.
Figures a cop like you would need help to get this far.
You mean like what? The help you got from her mom? Alright, you get back to Cassandra. Make sure she's still safe and bring her back to the station.
What are we gonna do?
I'm gonna quickly check out the cellar and come up with a plan. I hope.
The perk you get with vector art is that it can be scaled up and down without any loss of quality, unlike normal brush art. Yeah, that makes sense. Joe is still lurking. Hope you're killing it. Yeah, man, we've nearly caught up with the bell killer here. We're very close, very close. Taking a little bit longer than I expected, but it's all good. We're just jibber jabbing and having fun. I hope you got home all right after the rainstorm, and I hope you're having a chill evening. The toilet paper binoculars was the new one, and this drinking one. Oh yeah, I never saw the drinking one yet. That's new. I haven't seen that one. I like it. I like what are they? I like this new one here. And I like them all, dude. It's just like it's this. Let's just It's just spam spam all the emotes. Yeah, I like them all. The little 4K camera one's ace, and the little knife too. They're good. I use these all over Twitch, dude. They're awesome. Right, let's find the bell killer, and then we can go play some Hotline Miami. The cellar at the home of a judge was often a temporary jail for prisoners awaiting trial. This custom was certainly in practice here, where the witch trial suspects were held awaiting the judgment of Judge Hawthorne. Long-term holding facilities were unnecessary in these cases, as the penalty for witchcraft under English law was always death. Oh, so yeah, just bucket it down and your phone was too wet to use. Chilling with a wife and the cat now. Lovely. Yeah, I know, when you get like a couple of wee drops of rain on your phone, it just spazzes the hell out, doesn't it? And it's like unusable. It just starts opening up like all sorts of apps and starts phoning people and stuff, and it's like, what the fuck? It's like 2 raindrops and my phone is like, you know, become sentient or something, or, you know, taking control of itself. It's and then you try to wipe it off and then it just spreads the water and it gets even worse. And just all sorts of shit keeps pinging. Red is one of the times when you miss an old Nokia. Good old Nokia brick. I think I still have mine back at my parents' house, my first mobile phone. The old Nokia, yeah. And yeah, literally the mobile phone back then was you just phone people and you could send text messages, and you had to press the number keys like 3 times to get a letter, because like on the number 1, then you had ABC, so if you wanted to, you know, see, you'd have to press it like 3 times to get that letter. It took about 10 years to send a text message, so it did. And then it charged you like 50p for one of them as well, so it did. It was yeah. And then you could play Snake on it. That was the game to play. You have your brick and N95. Oh, nice. Yeah, and programming your own ringtones. That was it. That was the thing. Yeah, getting your own ringtones and stuff for it. It was fun. And then I think my first more like my phone I had like a colored display was like an old Motorola. Can't remember what the exact model was. Yeah, and then you could program your own wallpapers and stuff onto that as well, and but you can still do bugger all on it. And I don't even think they had internet connection. They were just, yeah, it was just telephone connection, just phoning and messaging. Yeah. Got a lurk again. No worries. Enjoy the evening, lad. Thanks for appreciate you hanging around. Enjoy the time with the family, lad. Simple times. It was, yeah, because the mobiles now are basically like they're just computers, aren't they? They're just proper full-on computers. We're basically cyborgs, aren't we? Because like they're attached to us basically. They're always on us, and they can do literally everything. They're just an extension of us. 7 clues to find. You can, but it's not the same. It's easier to take a picture or something. Yeah, and set it as a wallpaper. Yeah. What was he doing? He looks judging, he looks stern and accusatory.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
The angry man points in the cell and claims to his accused that punishment is due. Hey, sorry. Hey, sorry. What, have you got an iPhone? Why would you need to cage someone who's already locked in a tiny cell? I've got a Google Pixel 7a. You have iPhone for work and then OnePlus 7 Pro. Ooh, okay. I bet these did almost nothing to combat the darkness down here. She is imprisoned and pleading. It's an old phone,
You
yeah.
stood for justice. How is this just?
Abigail was held prisoner and thought this punishment was unjust. Yeah, like I don't keep up to date on phones. Like there's people that don't they get a new mobile every year or whatever, you know, and they're I don't know. I usually get one and keep it for maybe like 4 or 5 years or something like that, and then think about getting a new one once the components eventually start to degrade and the batteries just fail all the time. So 7A is quite old now because I think they're on a Google 9 or something. I think Google 9 maybe is the new one. The bell killer symbol was once drawn in the cell, but by who? Yours is 6 years old, works like a charm, mainly use it for MFM, mobile banking, occasionally checking WhatsApp and Insta. Yeah, that's it. It's usually the batteries, isn't it? Like start to go on a lot of the phones, and then you're just like continually replacing them after a while. That's what I found anyway. That looks even less comfortable than the beds I had in prison. Is there one more clue? Oh! I had to replace my Pixel 7a battery kind of recently because it turned into a spicy pillow. Makes it feel more like a dungeon than a prison. Battery still holds life for about 36 hours. Okay, that's good. That's a good battery. What happened down here? The man imprisoned the girl, and there's a bell killer symbol.
You claim righteousness, but you know your guilt and cannot deny your punishment is due.
I thought you stood for justice. How is this just?
The courts are not a place for your murderous whimsy. You are a corrupt heathen. The families of those innocent souls you executed through false accusation of witchcraft will exact their righteous justice tonight.
False accusation?
What is that nonsense you draw?
My mark will burn like a brand on the flesh of this town. If it takes me to the ends of eternity, I will personally make the bell toll for every witch in Salem.
The guy who killed me is Abigail. She might be the bell killer. How is that possible? I gotta get out of here and figure out how to track her down.
Abigail is a bell killer? How could she be? Big revelations. Better be no demons on the way out of here.
shit. If Rex is missing, it could be going down right now. Where'd you take Joy, you asshole?
You asshole. Where would Abigail take Joy? Probably back to the museum. The gallows. What's that? Is she the bell killer? And killer's destination? No. Instrument of death. That was the one. Back to the museum.
Instrument of death, meaning her death, where she was killed. The gallows at the museum.
Let's go, Ronan.
Hang on, kid. I'm on my way.
How's Hogwarts going? Have you nearly finished it, do you think? Or it's quite a big game though, isn't it? Killer has a joy at the museum. If Abigail is a killer, then her instrument of death is a gallows at the museum. I watched my wife play a bit of it when it came out. I got it for her birthday. Back sort of when it came out, but I never really played much of it myself, but it seems quite fun. I'm not like a massive Harry Potter person myself, but I read a couple of the early books and I've watched the films, and they're good. They are good. I'm just not a geek for it, I guess. But the game looks really fun. It seems really nice to have like a quite an expansive game in the setting, I guess. Alright, to the museum. I think it's pretty close by. No clip mode. We're coming for you, Bell End. Warning, proceeding to the final encounter will make it impossible to return to Salem. Do you want to continue? We do. I think you're pretty close to the end. According to the challenges, you have about 5 quests left for the main quest. It's surprisingly fun. Combat's fun, challenging and engaging. Story's good too. Keeps getting better and better. You would recommend it. You're not a huge Harry Potter fan yourself, but seen all the movies and a couple of books. Yeah, like from what I've seen watching you play it and seeing my wife play it and a few other clips and stuff, like it does seem like a really fun game. I just like I said, probably not that massively into the fandom to maybe get as much out of it as I could, but it does look really good.
To be murdered. And when the psycho trying to kill someone pretends there's some grand justice behind it.
It's a nice change from shooting and whacking people, for sure. That's kind of why I've been enjoying this, because there's like literally no combat in this game really. It's just really chilled story game. So it's been a nice change of pace. Because last thing we played was Dead Space, which it wasn't difficult either, but yeah, just having zero combat and that, you know.
Joy!
Ronan, help!
Not another step.
No, not you, Rex.
This has nothing to do with her, Abigail.
Oh, but it does. For 300 years, we have executed the witches who corrupt our fair city.
Let's go.
Those who try to mask their demonic contract and leverage powers they should never possess.
Just like you have.
Don't you dare compare me to her!
Easy, easy. Put your hands up!
Help!
Don't do anything stupid.
Hands up! Stop what you're doing. Hands up!
Do it now!
Abigail, stop!
Oh shit.
Rex, you piece of shit. What are you doing? Not now. This was you.
I want you getting closer to the truth.
Ronan, do something!
Do something! Oh
Hold tight,
shit.
kid. I'm on my way.
Drama. This is it. How can I save Joy? I get 15 seconds to figure it out. Influence her by Joy's verse. No, it's the wrong one.
Joy!
Hang in there. We're hanging around, don't worry. Shit. Do I have the clue to save her? Oh, tell me I can skip. I can skip. Ah! I almost skipped too fast straight into my death. So, what clue? Witness in custody, partnership, original target, killer's identity. Oh, the powerful scream. That might be able to knock the ghost out of Rex is possessing him. There we go. Oh, Barry! Hey, brother. Yeah, it's going good. We're just at the end of this game, I'm pretty sure. And yeah, I've been enjoying it. It's been going well. Been working a lot lately, but yeah, working a lot and looking after kiddo. But other than that, not too bad. What about yourself? How can I stop Abigail? Oh, I've got no time left to.
No!
Joy!
Ah, fuck. Yeah, good. Same as work and parenting, a couple hours a week for gaming. That's it. Tell me about it. Like, yeah, I've been doing a ton of night shifts lately, and then like a bunch of long shifts as well through the day, and then yeah, any day off work is like not really a day off, is it? Because you get the kiddo all day. It's like it's full on. Mine's 2 next month. So he is, but that man, he's non-stop. Like from when he gets up till he goes to bed, he's constant. And yeah, he's already having his tantrums and stuff these days. You know, he's full on. And then the next one's coming in end of December. So trying to get everything ready for that as well. So it's been yeah, it's been busy. So yeah, like you say, a couple hours in the evening just for a for a sit down and some gaming. That's all we get. Yeah, 2's a brilliant age, but exhausting. Yours is 9, so he's not as high maintenance as a toddler. Yeah, I'm sure they have their own challenges at that age too, but yeah, like it's exhausting because they're so full on, but you can't communicate with them properly. Like they don't understand, do they? You know, so they just get so frustrated when you're trying to, you know, kind of maybe tell them not to do certain things or whatever. And but for sure, like he makes me laugh like every day. So he does. He's hilarious. He's just fucking tiring. But, Step on that shit again. Right, we can use our scream. Once we use the scream, we need to find something else to defeat Abigail. But, I'm not sure what we have to do exactly. Okay. So I have to possess Rex's body, perhaps? Can I possess Rex? No. I actually don't know what to do. I've like no time to like look around. Fucking hell. We'll do this, we'll figure this out. She looked at the Rex's body and then the lever for the trapdoor, so it must be like... There must be something... This is bullshit as well. When you come out of the cutscene, he automatically walks forward into the gunk and then you lose a couple of seconds. That's ridiculous. Alright, let's scream again.
It's over, Abigail.
It's over, Abigail. Right, let's see what we can do. Let's just run around and see what we can interact with. We can possess her. Oh.
The time is upon us, Abigail Williams.
No.
You scourge of Salem. It is time to pay for your sins!
This can't be happening. You want to use memories against me? Two can play at that game.
I'll catch up in the chat in every sec.
I know the truth about your death, but I still don't know the truth about mine.
You picked up Alien Isolation for £3. Oh, have I played it? I have played it. That game is fantastic. £3 is an absolute steal as well for that. When are you going to stream it? It came out the same year as this game, actually, 2014. So it did. So it's like, it's nearly a decade old, but honestly, you could convince someone that it came out, you know, only just came out last year or whatever. You're gonna try and stream it regularly again. Yeah, absolutely. I'll be down for watching that. Like, I love that game. It's, yeah, honestly, like I said, it came out nearly a decade ago, and it's like it came out yesterday, especially on PC. Like, it looks absolutely fantastic, and the sound design is just top notch, and the atmosphere is incredible too. It's just absolutely brilliant. It's like it really captures like the feel of the original movie, I guess, and being stalked by like the lone alien, and just exploring the ship and stuff. Such a pleasure. Like the level design and the environment and the atmosphere they create. It's so good, honestly. They're actually I heard a few weeks ago. Like, I don't keep up that much gaming news really these days, but apparently they're making a sequel to it, which I found out a few weeks ago. But yeah, I think you'll enjoy it. You're planning an Alien marathon for Halloween? Oh, nice. Been years since you watched the original movies. Are you gonna watch like all of them? Like from, I guess, from Alien to Covenant was no, Romulus was the last one, wasn't it? I think they're really good movies. I love the Alien films. Like they're definitely there's like a couple of duds maybe in the franchise, but like I still don't mind watching them. You know, like maybe Resurrection and stuff like that. 3 is not too bad. It's not one of my favorites, but like I'd still watch any of them. You know, and I actually kind of like the more recent ones as well. I know Covenant and Prometheus and things get a bit of hate, but I don't know. I'm a fan, I guess. Did you use Rex to kill me? You don't think you've seen the Alien movies? You may have seen bits and pieces on TV. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's a TV series actually as well, which I haven't had the chance to watch yet. Alien Earth, which is only came out like a few months ago or so. Maybe it's this year anyway. It's very new, but apparently it's very good. The second is probably your favorite. You can still get PTSD watching that as an 8-year-old. I fucking bet, man.
Did you use Rex to kill me?
Aliens
Rex
is fantastic.
was my most influential, the most respected, the most feared official in town. Of course I did.
Like the first two are both fantastic. Like Abigail did use Rex to kill me, my own brother-in-law. They're two really different types of film, but they're both like nearly perfect at what they do. How can Rex be the killer?
How could Rex have done it? Rose's killer had blue eyes.
I didn't use the same killer for every murder.
Baxter.
And why kill Baxter?
Why did you kill Baxter?
I eventually kill all the killers I use. Especially the ones who get close to the truth.
And why did you kill me? Man, this little bitch has had a grudge for like 400 years.
I wasn't close to the truth in the apartment. I wasn't one of your killers. Why did I have to die?
Oh shit. We was one of them.
No. I wouldn't. No. No, I wouldn't. How could I? You made me kill her. If I'm going out, you're coming with me.
You coming with me, bitch? Man, this game's awesome. It's such a cool concept and story. What a twist.
We all got a dark side, sometimes obvious, sometimes not. If we're lucky, we keep our dark side hidden. By law, Rex was a killer. But the law doesn't always see the truth. Fortunately, Joy did. And she would never press charges. She might even help Rex cover his tracks. One thing's for certain. She's a better person than I was at that age. A kid who deserves forgiveness. She's paid her dues. And committing a few small crimes, searching for your mom, well, even the coldest cops would forgive those.
Mom.
Hasn't been a Bell killer murder since the night Abigail met her final end. But the case never officially closed. But memories fade, time heals. With luck, Salem will move on and find peace. Death repays debts, my father always said. Forever I believe that. But truth be told, this life ain't over until you're honest about what you owe. Set everything right. Settle your debts. Only then can you move on.
Ronan?
There we go. Murdered sole suspect. Finished. It's a really fun game. Definitely, yeah, really, just a really interesting concept, and it's just a really fun story. And yeah, I think maybe slightly unfairly reviewed when it initially came out. Maybe wasn't worth the 40 quid price tag when it came out. But I think people maybe expected it to be a different kind of game than what it was, because it really is just truly like an adventure game and a just playing through and watching the narrative unfold. Like, it is very light on gameplay. The stealth and the combat are basically non-existent. It's not like a combat game, and even the ghost abilities and stuff are quite light, and there's no real way to feel any investigative work or anything like that. There's no like puzzles as such, I guess, to piece together yourself. It is just kind of collecting the clues and just letting the narrative unfold. But like as a story experience, and that, I think it's really fun. Yeah, I enjoyed it, and I mean, I think I only paid a couple of quid for this on Steam anyway, so yeah, that was really good. I like it. It looked cool. It is cool. The character's cool. The story is good. There's some really good writing in the game, and I think the acting's really fun too. It's actually quite humorous in parts too. He's a really interesting character, Ronan. And there's tons more collectibles in this too. Like, there's like 200 odd collectibles, so there's lots more story and stuff. You can get through. Like, there's a ton of notes and things to read to get more story. But yeah, really cool game. I don't know if the studio really made much more after this. They made a really mediocre game before this called Dark Void. I don't know if anyone remembers it. Which is like, you're a World War II pilot and you end up flying through the Bermuda Triangle and get sent to like another dimension where there are these alien creatures, and they're supplying the axes in your real world, and you have to like defeat them and escape and get back, and it's It's kind of balls, to be honest, but it's yeah, that's the only other game I can remember them making. Airtight Studios is the developers, and there was also like a Square Enix studio worked on it too because it was published by them. But yeah, that's the only other game I can recall them developing. They've done a few other things, but like nothing like they're like I don't nothing anybody would have heard of. But yeah, I don't know what they made after this, but but yeah, it was fun. Yeah, kind of makes you think, are there any ghosties sitting around watching us here tonight as we're playing, just in the background? It's kind of something I think, like, I'd like to believe in, is that there are ghosts knocking around, but I've never had any. I've never experienced anything convincing myself. I like listening to other people's experiences and whatnot, but like no matter what you hear, there seems to always be kind of some logical explanation for what they've seen or experienced. But yeah, as much as I'd like to believe there's ghosties floating around, it's just, yeah, there's never been anything convincing. But it's always fun to hear about other people's stories or whatever. But you know, as well, in this day and age as well, where you know there's cameras literally in every street corner and whatnot, you know, you think somebody might have picked up something by now in these day and age. But chat would say the ghost should be afraid of me more. For sure. But yeah, I like reading ghost stories and listening to them and stuff and other people's experiences. But yeah, as fun as it would be for it to be true, yeah, I can't bring myself to commit to that stance. But hey-oh. Yeah, they're fun. Your friend recommended a ghost hunting channel on YouTube that's pretty funny. Ooh. Yeah, I always like watching those ghost hunting stuff, but then you always think as well, like, unless you're actually there, like, you can't help but think things are maybe produced for, you know, content or views or whatever, or television numbers and stuff, like, unless you're actually there. And then even when you're actually at an event, it's like, how do you know, like, if the hosts of the event haven't had stuff produced just for it? You know, you kind of need to go and do some, like, solo investigative work with, like, no one else, you know, maybe just you and your, like, circle involved, kind of, to get, like, a really, truly unbiased perspective or whatever. Yo, Clips, how's it going? Hope you're having a good day. Hope you had a good birthday rest of the day yesterday as well. We've just finished Sole Suspect, which was super fun. So I like to just let the credits roll after we finish the game, and then it's getting kind of late, but it took a little bit longer to finish this than I expected, mostly because we were just jibber jabbing. But I did say we play some Hotline Miami after, so we'll maybe play it for like half an hour, and then call it a night. I don't know if we'll finish Hotline Miami, but yeah, I said we play it, so we'll have a wee run through of that. But you don't know if you want to go to an abandoned asylum in the middle of the night. Let's do it. Come here. The place where I live, there's haunted shit everywhere. It's like I think one of the most haunted places in England, maybe. So yeah, come on, we'll go investigate some shit. Yeah, there's a guy in my work actually as well. He he does a lot of ghost hunting stuff, and he has like all the equipment, all the shit that you get in like Phasmophobia and stuff. Like he's got all that gear and whatnot, and he goes hunting for ghosts. He's convinced he's got some interesting tales, but I should head out with him someday. It'd be kind of fun. Couple of pints, yeah, pints and go paranormal investigating. Sounds like a good evening or a good night. There's a crappy ad going to start in a second, so I'm just going to quickly pop the toilet and refill my water, and then by then the credits should have rolled, and then we can start Hotline Miami. Um, yeah, I kind of just like to let the credits roll so we can, um, just give everybody that worked in the game their moment. So yeah, see you guys in a wee minute or two. BRB. Oh, we're back. Welcome back. Oh, and good time, and the thing just ended, or the credits just ended. Ah, thanks for that. Yeah, yeah, there was let's end it. There was yeah, one of the places near where I live, there's these gardens that were built on the site of like an old uh hospital, like a sanatorium, like I think it was for like respiratory diseases or something like that. But it was like from the 1800s or whatever. But there's a lot of old tunnels and stuff from the old site and that, and apparently it's like haunted as shit around there. But I've never been to it. But that would be kind of fun. So let's stop recording Murdered Soul Suspect.